Hello ladies and gents, I am Gable the Gamer, and today I'm going to be playing some more Doki exit music. We're going to be picking up right where we left off when we were exiting the club room, and Monica basically went rage mode on Yuri and threatened her. Anyway, let me just get into the damn game. Okay. I show Sayori's poem to Natsuki on the walk back to my house. She can't believe what she's looking at either.
You know, Gabriel, that's serious. You think we should check up on her?
After what happened earlier? Yeah, definitely. First, we head back to my house, just to drop off our school bags. We head towards Sayori's house. I knock on Sayori's door. She answers the door, but just stares at us. Hey Sayori, we just wanted to check in on you.
I'm fine. I told you that already. I ordered pizza and was just about to eat it. You two enjoy making your dinner.
She edges the door shut. Wait, Sayori. I wedge my foot into the door before she can close it on us. She tries again, but harder this time. Monica gave me this. I nudge Natsuki and she nods, giving Sayori the poem.
Oh yeah. I forgot I'd send that to her. Whoops. Listen, Sayori. If you ever want to hang out or if you need anyone to talk to, Gabriel and I are always happy to listen. We are all friends after all.
Sayori forces a laugh.
Sure, Natsuki. Where can I find you, Gabe? Find you? Where can I find you? Gabriel's place?
Sayori shuts the door on the two of us. I didn't think she would care that Natsuki was staying with me. I should really sit down with Sayori and explain the situation. Sooner rather than later. Natsuki and I head back home to eat and get settled in for the night. You know, I don't really like what Sayori was wearing in that scene right there. Ooh. Are these living quarters?
Gabriel!
Yeah?
You barely have any food left. How are we supposed to make dinner?
I don't know. Well, we'll have to go to the shops, but quickly. It won't be long before they close. I open the closet door. What the hell? I open the closet by the... Oh, it's a closet by the door. Okay, I see. I'm sorry. I don't have time to use my brain for right now. I open the closet door and grab my jacket. I'm just gonna say that, because I'm a lazy sack of shite. You coming? Because I don't really know what I'm getting.
It's pretty cold out there. And I don't have a coat.
Is it at your place?
No, Gabriel. I don't own one.
Aw. I hand Natsuki my coat for the time being. Well, hold on to this one for now. I can handle the weather until we get to the shopping center.
Are you sure? Because I really wouldn't want...
It's fine. Believe me. Come on. We're going to have to hurry before the shops close. As we exit the house, a gust of chilly wind hits us both. It's sunny. How can it be chilly and sunny at the same time? Actually, I exactly know how that would work. And once again, that shows in my intelligence. Natsuki hurriedly pulls my coat on. I shiver violently. Suck it up. We catch the bus and make our way to the store. On the route, the bus passes Natsuki's house. She shuffles down in her seat in an attempt to keep it out of her sight. Oh, I can understand. You okay? Natsuki wraps her arms around mine.
Yeah.
Shortly, the bus arrives at our stop, and we make our way to the mall. So, where do you... Natsuki's already dragged me into a nearby clothing store before I can finish my sentence. Ah. She rips my jacket off and hands it to me.
They're all so cute. Oh, Gabriel. How do you like this one?
What? Oh, it's a blazer. I like it. You know, it fits you perfectly too.
Oh, and look at this scarf. It goes perfectly with it.
Natsuki walks to the cash register to pay. Natsuki, where'd you get the money from?
Oh, well, I have to take it from my dad.
You're stealing it?
It's not stealing. Well, I don't like thinking it is. It's usually for...
Whoa, 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 pardon? That went back for a second, and then it went forward. What was that?
It's usually for baking stuff.
Hang on a minute. Oh, it was for food. It wasn't just for baking ingredients, it's for food. Oh. That... Youch. Youch, that pulls on your aorta.
Sometimes manga. I was saving for the Parfait Girls box set, but this is more important.
The clerk scans both of her items, and the total is a bit steeper than Natsuki expected. Begrudgingly, she brings the scarf back to the rack she found it on. I have an idea. I grab the scarf while she's paying for her jacket, and grab a black beanie for myself. You think this will look good on me?
Maybe.
Good enough. I place the two items on the counter, and the cashier gives me a sly smile scanning my things. I should have emphasized that.
Sly.
What the hell is that? Something just crashed outside. False alarm. My TV just decided to unpause itself. Anyway, back to DDLC. Or DDEM, as I should say. Natsuki is waiting for me outside. During the time we spent indoors, it had begun to snow outside. This takes place in winter, does it? Okay.
Could have done with the scarf after all, huh?
Just you wait.
What?
What is that supposed to mean? Natsuki began... Oh! Oh, okay. Natsuki begins to shiver as we wait. The snow begins to settle as the bus comes to a halt. The snow is beautiful. Like Natsuki and the other Dokis.
Yeah.
We board the bus with our things and sit at the back. I give Natsuki the window seat. We sit together wordlessly as she becomes more entranced by the snowfall. And here's a black screen, because why not?
It's a shame I'll be gone in the morning. It's a shame it'll be gone in the morning. It never really sticks.
Yeah, I wish it'd stay a bit longer too. Natsuki rests her head on my shoulders, still staring out the window.
This is nice.
I wrap my arm around her. We stay this way for the remainder of the trip back home. As we approach our stop, I grab all of our bags. The bus comes to a stop and we get off.
Woo! Ah, nice.
We're a short walk from the house. Now's probably a good time to...
Hey, Gabriel. How much was the hat? How much was the hat after all?
Oh, I actually don't have a clue. Did I get the receipt at least? I only bought it so I could surprise you with this anyway. I pull the scarf out from inside my hat.
Gabriel, you really didn't have to buy buy me the scarf, you know?
I know I didn't. I just wanted to. I hold it out and she reaches out to grab it. Draping around her neck, she beams at me, speechless.
Gabriel? Hi.
Aww, that's nice. Natsuki grabs the sleeves of my jacket. That's good. That's a nice image. I like that. I pull her in close and embrace the moment for as long as possible. Her grip loosens a little.
Sorry.
You shouldn't be.
Okay. I just couldn't stop myself.
It's fine, Natsuki. In fact, this is great.
Thanks, Gabriel. For everything you've done for me. I never want this to end.
Nor do I. We remain together for a little more. Eventually, our responsibilities get the better of us, and we separate. Either Natsuki actually jumped into my chest, or I'm kneeling on the ground. Because there's no way that I'm 4'11". I'm 6'2". Just want to point that out. I take Natsuki by the hand, and we walk to the grocery store. We grab all the ingredients we'll need for tonight and head on our way. Okay. So the mall was just for clothing, and we went back a little ways to a nearby store for ingredients and whatnot.
Hey, Gabriel. Can I carry some of those for you?
No need. It's my turn to do some heavy lifting. The pain in my shoulder slowly returns, leaving it aching. I do my best to ignore it. As we approach my house, I take a peek over to Sayoi's window. Oh! Her bedroom light is on. Oh, it's that window. Oh, I thought it was this house. No, wait. Oh, no, it's because... next door neighbors. I'm an idiot. I think back to the hospital. I told her I would be there for her no matter what. Did I break that promise by letting Natsuki stay with me? No. No. When I explain the situation with Natsuki, Sarah will understand. I know her. We arrive back at my house. I set the bags onto the ground to unlock the door. Natsuki wanders toward the gate.
I don't want to go inside. Not just yet. It sounds childish, but I kind of want to enjoy the snow. Only for a little longer.
Well, wait there and I'll be right back. Swing open the door to the house. I make a beeline for the refrigerator. I hurriedly throw everything inside, not even bothering to take the food out of their bags. I return outside. Natsuki is nowhere to be seen. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now where'd she...
Splat!
Was that a snowball? From what seemed to be thin air, however, a snowball hits me square in the face. I recoil, stunned a little bit.
Hey!
That's it. If she wants a snowball fight, I'll give her a snowball fight. Though I'm not going to be putting rocks and pieces of shrapnel in them this time. I duck for cover behind a bush, and she's already packing another. I begin to collect my own. I hear her footsteps crunch in the snow as she creeps towards me. As I poke my head out, I'm clipped by Natsuki's next snowball.
Nice try. Ah!
I return fire on her. I hit her in the back as she retreats towards the gate. Natsuki lets out a yelp and falls to the ground. Natsuki, now on her hands and knees, holds her back in pain. Oh god, are you okay? I rush over to her side, taking a knee to make sure she's not injured. She's gonna do something. Natsuki, I'm so sorry. Natsuki scoops a mound of snow and throws it in my face. Called it! Frickin' called it. She hops back onto her feet and runs inside, giggling. Stunned and covered in snow, I sit and process what has happened for a moment. I brush myself off and head back inside. Natsuki is washing her hands in the kitchen. You win this time. I don't think I'll fall for that again, though.
Oh yeah?
She leaves the water running for me as I proceed to wash my hands as well. I splash some room temperature water on my face.
That's nice. Oh, come on. You could have done so much worse.
I dry my hands and face using a flannel. Alrighty. I open the fridge and start unloading the bag of ingredients onto the counter.
What do you think you're doing, Gabriel? Sit your ass down. I'm cooking tonight.
You don't want my help at all?
Nope. I can handle it. I mean, you did your part by carrying everything for me. And it's the least I can do since you're letting me stay here.
I shrug. Not about to say no to a meal cooked for me by Natsuki of all people. If you insist. I take a seat at the table. I'm right here in case you need a hand, okay?
You're just going to watch me cook?
That's a bad thing?
Well, not really. You might want to pay attention to what I'm doing, though. Considering you almost set your house on fire making those pancakes.
I can feel the blood rush to my face. My half-coagulated blood. You're never gonna let me live that down, are you?
Nope.
Natsuki moves fluidly around my kitchen.
You really need to learn to manage your time in the kitchen. Cooking and baking should be fun, but not a pain in the ass. If it's stressing you out, then you're probably doing it wrong.
That's very poetic of you, Natsuki. Poetic.
I might have heard it on a cooking show.
Was that Hell's Kitchen or Kitchen Nightmares? It was probably neither of the two. Oh boy. Natsuki resumes her work as I watch from the table.
Okay, now I just need to set this simmer for a few minutes and we'll be set.
Really? That quickly?
What'd you expect? I'm a pro. I can do it in no time.
Nuts begins to set the table. Wait, let me sort this out. I've done practically nothing anyway. I position the placemats and set the silverware on both sides of the table. Natsuki divides the food onto our plates. The scent of chicken and sautéed vegetables fills the kitchen.
It's only a stir fry, Gabriel. It's not that special.
She must have seen the look on my face. You sure? It smells great. She talks about it like it's nothing, but I can tell she's reveling in my compliment. We sit at the table and eat our dinner. After we're both finished, I take our dishes and place them in the dishwasher. I fill the sink full of hot, soapy water and let the pan soak for a few moments. Natsuki's already made her way to the couch and started looking for something to watch. She shouts out to me from the next room over.
Gabriel! Anything you want to watch?
Unless you got something in your mind, not really. I scrub the pan hastily and toss it in with the rest of the load. I enter my... Damn, it's dark outside. I enter my living room to find Natsuki staring out the window.
It stopped snowing.
It'll probably be gone by tomorrow. Hey, at least we got to have our fun with it, right? Natsuki nods in agreement. Natsuki flips through the channels. Soap, drama, comedy, soap, documentary, soap, game show, etc., etc.
There's never anything good on.
I know. You want to look for a movie instead?
Sure.
I open the streaming app I like. And that's my dog again. Freaking brilliant. I open the streaming app I like. We all know we all know what streaming app he's using. I'm using. And Natsuki begins to browse the selection. She picks a cutesy love story. I didn't even get a chance to read the title before she hits the play button.
I love this movie so much. I used to watch it all the time because... Gabriel, I forgot.
What? Natsuki pauses the movie and turns to me.
About everything. My father.
Oh, that's what... God, that damn bastard. Next time I see him, he's gonna pay. Next time I see him. I can see the tears forming in her eyes. Shut up, you damn dog.
Gabriel. He has a problem.
Clearly.
He's been like this ever since my mom left us.
Ouch.
I think I was 5. Looking back, I can get why she stopped talking to him. He was a terrible person before, but why me? What did I ever do? I think my dad blames me for her leaving. I think that's the reason he drinks so much. He always tells me I remind him of her. And that he hates it.
Natsuki can't even speak. The sobbing is drowning her voice. Natsuki, just try and breathe, okay? Take your time. We don't have to talk about this right now. We can save this for another day if...
No, Gabriel. I need you to know. Gabriel, since I was 14, he's resorted to borderline torturing me for existing. He only brings home food once a week, and it's usually just leftovers from a restaurant. And when he drinks, he sees me as my mother. That day you saw me in the hospital, that wasn't even the worst. Believe me. I've tried to run away from him before. A couple of years ago, I found my mom's address. It'd been something like 11 years since I'd seen her. I took the train to her city, and when I knocked on her door, Gabriel, she slammed the door in my face, telling me that she left for a reason, and that she didn't want me.
Damn.
So I came back home because I had nowhere else to go. He found out I went to see my mother. That's when he really started to take his anger out on me. He beat me to the point I had to cover it up with makeup just to be able to go to school. Of course, no one noticed. He secretly hoped that someone would think something was up. That I'd have to explain myself. But they never did. I mean, I was trying to cover up, so I can't really blame them.
She takes a moment, wiping her eyes with her sleeve.
The other night, you know, the drinks. That was the only escape I could think of. I'd gone back to the doctor's a few hours after you saw me. He gave me the painkillers for my ribs. So I stole a whole bottle of wine from Dad's rack in the basement. I've tried everything to get away from him, but every goddamn time, I would always fail. And I have to go back. Gabriel, I wanted to die. I really wanted it. All to get away from him. I thought the pills would have been enough. But I guess the few that I had left when I was ready to go weren't. And I'm glad. Because you came to check on me. You were worried. You cared about me. I never thought I'd have this, Gabriel. I never thought I would feel this way. This is the first time I can remember where I've felt truly happy. All those years. All the pain. Nothing can change the past. But
I grab Natsuki by the shoulders and hold her tight. Natsuki buries her face deep into my chest. She's sobbing uncontrollably. I won't let anything else happen to you, Natsuki. I promise. You're here now. I'm always here for you. No matter what. Do you understand? She nods her head, keeping it embedded in my chest. I sit there with her for a while. I don't know what else to do other than to let her cry. She's held all this in for so long. She needs to let it all out. After a long time, she sits back upright, wipes the tears from her face. While she's drying her eyes, I glance at the clock. It's getting really late. If we plan on attending class tomorrow, we should go to bed. Although there really isn't much point in going. We've already missed a good part of the week anyways.
thank you, Gabriel. For reading with me at the club. For helping me bake for the festival. For saving my life. For everything. Really.
It's no problem, Natsuki. I'll do it again for you.
You're so sweet.
Natsuki, from the day I laid eyes on you, I thought you were perfect. So I tried to impress you. With my trash poems, it's why I spent so much time with you. I really wanted to get to know you. Everything about you was just wonderful. But there's one thing that I can't stand. You hid this pain from me. I could have helped sooner. I understand that you had your reasons for not telling me, but Natsuki, I really don't know what else to say other than I love you. Everything about you makes me feel a way I've truly never felt before. Natsuki doesn't know what to do. She sits there for a moment.
I love you too, Gabriel.
She's weeping again. This time, tears of joy, it seems. She wraps her arms around me again, significantly tighter than before. I can't help but think back to the hospital. When Sayori told me that she loved me, is this part of the reason I couldn't say it back? Yes. It is.
So, do you still want to watch the movie, Gabriel?
Of course. We resume the movie from the beginning. As the movie credits roll, I realize it's now early morning. I nudge Natsuki to stand, and she follows. I head to the kitchen for a drink, and Natsuki lingers behind me.
Gabriel, can we sleep together again? I really liked it, okay?
Sure. Come on then. Natsuki and I head upstairs to her bedroom. I let her in to change first. She closes the door on me and I wait patiently outside.
Just because I said I love you, that doesn't give you the right to beep.
I know. I'll stay out, I promise. Of course I won't invade her privacy. Not. Whoa. Not without her consent anyway.
Okay, I'm ready. Come in.
I inch the door open and Natsuki is already in bed. I grab my pajamas from the drawer and take off my top as...
Did you really just in front of me?
What's the problem? Natsuki seems tense. As if she wants to say something, but is withholding it.
Dummy.
Oh, right. I was about to get undressed in front of her. Wow. Shows you my intelligence. Again. Do I ever stop and think about anything? Not really. Moving out into the hall for a moment, I get changed into my pajamas. I come back in. I climb into bed after turning off the light. Alright. Natsuki immediately rolls over and holds me tight as she did the night before.
Night, Gabriel.
Friday. How long have I been recording for? How about, I'll keep going. Actually, hang on, how long have I been recording for? Hold on. I'll keep going a little longer. Just a little longer.
Beep, 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 beep.
That's my best alarm clock. That's my best alarm clock. I jerk awake, waking Natsuki as well. Sorry. I forgot to turn my phone off. Natsuki lays back down and closes her eyes.
It's fine, Gabriel.
I check my phone to see who tried to call me. Sayori's mother? That can't be good. Climbing out of bed and moving into the hall, I call her back and ask if everything is alright. No, everything is not alright. She explains to me that Sayori had a meltdown last night. She was hysterical, screaming that she wanted to die, that life was nothing but pain, nothing but seemingly endless suffering. She tells me that Sayori has been admitted to the hospital. Apparently, the two of them will be back in a few days. She also instructs me to check my mail. Apparently, Sayori came by last night to see us when we got back. Instead of knocking, she dropped a letter off. I wish Sayori and her well, and head downstairs. I can't believe this happened again. At the foot of the door, there's an envelope with my name on it. Tearing it open, I begin to read. Sayori, this isn't work. Life isn't work. It's nothing but suffering. Day by day, my mind is fluttering. Thoughts of death, depression is rising. If I end up dead, it won't be surprising. Oh, I stare at a wall and think about this. I've been feeling this way since I was a kid. I stare at my knife. Not that. Too messy. Oh, I think of some pills swallowed in vain. I think of a gun. At my head, I would aim. I would sleep sound and not have to take the pain and the suffering I live through each day. I am mentally exhausted trying to keep up, but all I want is to sleep and never wake up. Oh, God. Shit. Oh, man. can't believe what I'm reading. Not again. I'm glad her mom took her to the hospital. I noticed a note written on the back. Oh. Oh no. So this is the one. So not only is this a scenario where you spend more time with Natsuki, but it's if you selected I will be your best friend instead of I love you for Sayori. I feel like an asshole. I feel sick. That too. I can't believe this. Natsuki walks up behind me.
What's the matter?
I wordlessly hand her the poem.
Oh, God.
Natsuki is about to hand it back to me before she notices the scribble on the back.
Wait, there's more.
It takes her a second to process what it meant. She loosens her grip on the paper, letting it fall out of her hands.
Oh. How does she even...
No clue. We both stand in the doorway for a moment. Eventually, we both take a seat on the couch together.
You should call. Maybe ask her mom if she wants you to visit.
That's a good idea. I ring Sayori's mother, and she answers right away. I ask if Sayori would like me to visit. According to her, she'd love it. I let her know I'll be there as soon as I can. Looks like I'm going right now. You coming with?
No. I don't really want to get involved. So...
Oh, so that's me. So you'll be okay... You'll be okay here by yourself for a few hours?
Yeah. I'll just watch TV or something. I think I'll get my clothes washed. I've been wearing your stuff for 2 days now.
Alright, sure. I take my phone and my keys off the table. I nip her on the cheek as I pass by her seat again. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. I lock the door behind me, heading to the bus stop. I barely make it to my stop in time. How far away is Sayori's house? I thought it was just right there. Oh no. Oh, damn it, I'm an idiot again. It's the hospital. Whoa. That sounds like a heartbeat. It's only a short ride to the hospital. I enter through the emergency doors. Moving as quickly as is followed, I find the reception desk and explain that I'm here to visit Sayori. They give me Sayori's room number. I move quickly to the mental health wing. I find her number and enter the room. Sayori!
Gabriel?
Sayori's mother leaves the room to give us privacy. I found your poem.
I'd figure.
Sayori, what's the matter? I told you, I'm always here for you. Speak to me.
Well, last night, I wanted to, but all I could hear through the door was you. You and her laughing. It was like the two of you were laughing at me.
Sayori, you don't understand.
No, I get it. It makes perfect sense.
Sayori,
Do you know how much it hurts to see you so happy? Do you know that I'll never be needed? It feels like a knife being plunged into my chest, Gabriel. Over and over and over again. And I can't stand it anymore.
Sayori, Natsuki is staying with me because...
Gabriel, you don't need to rub it in. You're happy with her. You don't need me anymore. There's no point hiding it. Just go.
Sayori, please, just let me explain.
Gabriel, go away, please.
Having heard the commotion, a nurse peeks her head through the door. She asks if there's a problem.
Please, just get him out of here.
Sayori, please, wait. Complying with the nurse's request to leave, I'm forced to make my own way out out of the wing. She asked me to come see her. Or, like, not ask, but, like, love it if I came to see her. Ugh. I think, at least. I'm not sure. I'm escorted back to the reception area where I'm instructed to leave. As I'm walking down the street, Sarah's words ring in my mind. I caused this. This is my fault. I can't believe this is happening again. Turning the corner to my stop, I watch as the bus speeds off. God damn it. I began to walk back to my house. It took me a lot longer to get back home than I thought. I opened my front door. Natsuki, you there? No answer. I check downstairs, but she's nowhere to be found. Natsuki! I head upstairs and hear a rustling coming from the guest room. I gently open the door. Oh! Natsuki punches me in the stomach, almost dropping her towel in the process. She took a shower.
Gabriel! Do you ever knock?
Sorry!
Get out, pervert!
Sorry! I managed to get that out before Natsuki slams the door in my face. Kneeling onto my knees, winded, I gasped for air. Oh, toughen up! Toughen up, MC me. It takes me a moment to collect myself, but I get back to my feet. From the hallway, I repeatedly apologize through the door.
Gabriel, you gotta be more careful. You could have seen me. You know.
I know, it was an accident. I know, I'm sorry, okay? I know, you didn't need to hit me so hard, though, I know.
I wasn't sure it was you until I'd already hit you. I'm sorry too. Just please knock next time, okay?
I will. Don't worry.
Now give me a minute to get ready.
Sure. I guess I'll just be in my room. I retreat to my room and wait. While I'm sat at the computer, my phone pings from across the room. Picking it up, I see it's a text from... Yuri? How'd she get my number?
Is this Gabriel's number? It's Yuri.
I have no choice but to reply. Yeah, it's me. What's up? Someone's blood pressure?
I need to talk to you about what you saw yesterday.
I stare at it for a minute. She wants to talk about the cuts, or... Are you talking about your arms? She takes a moment to respond, sending over a sizable paragraph.
Yes. I was never given a chance to explain myself.
I'm going to have to be careful with how I word my sentences. Well, I'm going to ask the questions then.
All right.
Did you cut yourself because you might be depressed?
No, I'm not depressed. In fact, it's quite the contrary. The pain is what motivates me. It's so exhilarating. It's almost like a high.
Then, how did you start? She takes her time writing out her response. The three pips indicating that she's typing flicker one by one. Eventually, her explanation comes out as a large paragraph.
Well, I've always had a morbid fascination with knives from when I was young. Before I started, I'd just collect them. All different styles, engravings, and colors. They really are beautiful.
I agree with that.
And while reading a book some time ago, the topic came up. I was only going to try it once to see what it felt like. But it grew into a fully fledged addiction. I know, courtesy of Monica, that's not a good position to be in. But I can't stop. There's just something about the blade effortlessly slicing open my skin that excites me. It's such a thrill. I can't help it anymore. The sensation. It's too powerful.
That's not healthy. The only time when you usually get a laceration is when you come back from a fight. Or when you're in a fight. This is something else. I don't even know what to do. But there's something nagging at my mind. Speaking of Monica, how'd she find out? Another few minutes pass. Another paragraph.
It was one day after the club had ended. No more than 2 weeks ago. I don't even remember what I was doing at the time. But my sleeve slipped up and Monica saw everything. We spoke about it for a few hours. She even invited me to her house to talk in private. She tried to help. I could tell her she cared. I could tell she cared, but nothing she suggested actually worked. After she had to shut down the literature club's festival, she took it out on me. She assumed that I was going to blame her, even though I really didn't think any less of her, when she had no choice but to postpone it. All I said was that she should have tried to get in contact with everybody before the festival started. She didn't really take it well. She threatened me, telling me not to make a scene about the festival in front of the rest of you, or she'd tell everybody about my arms. I was very shaken by what she said, not just because of what she was threatening, but because I'd never seen that side of her. And if I'm honest with you, Gabriel, she scares me.
Once again, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know the full story. I can't approach it now. I hesitate. If anything, I just want to convince Yuri to seek professional help for her self-harm. If I have a say in it, that can't go on any longer. I see. And have you considered getting help for your arms?
How can I convince myself to get help when I'm the best I've ever been?
The best she's ever been? I don't think she understands what she's getting herself into. Not to say that I fully do. Right. I can hear Natsuki moving through the house, humming to herself. Well, I've got to go. See you later.
Alright, Gabriel. I'll speak to you another time. In the club, perhaps. But I just wanted to thank you for trying to help. Even if you won't change much, it shows that you care.
Smiley face. I do care. Bye, Yuri. I sent her a final text, throwing my phone onto my bed. Natsuki knocks on my door. Yeah, come in.
See? It's not that hard, Gabriel.
I said I was sorry. What more do you want?
Oh, I know. You can carry my Parfait Girls collection home for me.
So, this is your new home now, eh?
Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just thought I could, stay here.
I'm a little worried I took my teasing too far. How could I say no to her? Well, of course, Natsuki. I was only trying to tease you. Though, now that you mentioned staying, you might actually need this. Turning to my bedside drawer, I rummaged through it for a second, looking for my spare house key. My phone beeps, and Natsuki beats me to checking it. Opening the message, Natsuki recoils, dropping my phone onto the floor, disgusted.
Hey, watch it!
As I go to pick up the phone, I see for myself what had sickened Natsuki. It's a picture of Yuri. She's sitting on her bed. Her scarred arm is covering her otherwise bare legs. She's wearing a purple bra, a small crimson heart drawn on her left breast with a red marker. Or at least I hope it is. I don't know how to respond. Closing my messages down, I throw my phone back onto the bed. Natsuki is distraught.
Gabriel, what the hell was that doing on your phone?
I don't know.
And her arms. The heart.
We were talking about her arms before. I told her to get some help, but she wasn't listening to me. Natsuki, I promise you, I didn't say anything to encourage her to send something like that to me. I retrieve my phone from my bed and show Natsuki the messages regarding her arms. I purposefully keep the messages regarding Monica hidden, as I don't want Natsuki to jump to conclusions. She's as confused as I am. Yuri, she needs serious help.
Clearly. But why'd she send that to you? And be so open about this with you?
Well, I saw her arms yesterday. As before, I omit Monica from the incident. She told me not to tell anyone, so I didn't, because I didn't know what the hell else to do.
Gabriel, you know we're gonna have to talk to her about this. It's not healthy to be cutting like that. And it doesn't help that she clearly gets off doing it. There must have been something in her head that made her think that this was okay. I've known Yuri for as long as I've been at the club, and yeah, she gets overly attached the moment anyone shows her any attention. I hate to say that, but it's true. But holy crap. I've never seen anything like that before.
Well, we'll talk to her the next chance we get, okay?
Alright, Gabriel. Oh,
And, give me a second. Hold on. My nose was running. Sorry about that. Oh, and before I forget, I take the spare house key from my desk drawer and hand it to Natsuki. To my surprise, Natsuki's mood seems to completely shift. She pauses for a moment before jumping into my arms.
Gabriel! Thanks. You're the best boyfriend ever.
As those words escape Natsuki's mouth, she jumps back. That was the first time she's called me that. I can't help but smile. Hearing her call me that made the texts with Yuri, Monica's argument, everything melt away. They didn't matter. The more time I've spent with Natsuki, the more frequently I've felt this way. Waking up next to her, reading with her, hearing her tell me she loves me, feeling her arms wrapped around me. I never thought I could feel this way about someone. Natsuki, you're the best girlfriend I could ever ask for.
You're just saying that, aren't you?
No, Natsuki. I'm not just saying that. I love you more than words can let me describe. So it's official then?
Yeah. I guess so. I love you so much, Gabriel.
I pull Natsuki close to me, holding her tight. She pulls back for a moment and stares at me. I lift her chin up and kiss her. Natsuki buries her face deep in my chest again and squeezes me as tight as she can.
I never want this to end.
The two of us stay locked in this embrace for what feels like an eternity, but in reality probably only lasted a few minutes. Just as we were separating, the doorbell rings.
You want to get that?
I nod. Natsuki heads back to the bathroom and I head downstairs. I wasn't expecting any visitors today. I peer through the peephole. It's Monica, waiting patiently for an answer. How the hell did she find my house? How does she know where I live? That's what I just asked! I crack the door open and slip outside.
Hi, Gabriel.
Oh, hey. Shouldn't you be at school, Monica?
Shouldn't you?
What do you want?
To apologize for the past few days. I wasn't very nice to anyone. I've just had a lot of things going on this past week, and
sorry doesn't fix everything.
I know. I just need to tell you something. I know this doesn't excuse my actions.
What is it?
I told my parents about the festival. They told me how disappointed they were in me. They think that I have no control over my club. In fact, I couldn't get 4 people to show up on a special day like that. Gabriel, they only ever expected the best from me. There's a reason I always try to be so perfect all the time. That's why I have been so harsh this week. I was just trying to control things that I shouldn't be.
Monica, what about Sayori? You saw her poem. I lower my voice a little. You knew it was a suicide poem.
For the record, Gabriel, I didn't. It was worrying, sure, but I never interpreted it as that. She ended up confessing everything to me over text on Wednesday. But still, it's okay if you don't accept my apology, Gabriel. I understand. I was heartless. I said things I don't think I'll ever be able to take back. I know that.
I can't say that I forgive you for what you've said and done to all of us. Especially what you did to Yuri.
I know.
But seeing your perspective, I think I'm willing to give you a second chance.
That's all I needed.
My front door opens.
Oh, there you... What the hell are you doing here? Gabriel, why is she here?
Natsuki, she's here to apologize.
Wait,
Wait. What are you doing here, Natsuki?
that doesn't matter.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Of all the people to find out...
There's something going on between you two, isn't there?
I need to change the subject. Monica, we accept your apology.
Hey, speak for yourself.
We'll see you at the club later, okay? I slowly inch the door shut, but Monica resists.
Not yet. You didn't answer my question, Gabriel.
My brain goes blank. I am panicking internally. I don't want her to know about Natsuki and I, for I fear for... I don't want her to know about Natsuki and I, for fear of her intervening. But I also don't want Natsuki to be offended if I lie. Oh, crap. Ah, crap. Oh, man. Okay. Well, on that note, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you all have enjoyed. And if you have, feel free to comment. Pardon me. Excuse me. Comment down below other suggestions for video games that you would like to see me play in the future. Hit the like button if you are so inclined. Subscribe to the channel if you wish. Hit the bell beside subscribe so you'll be notified of any time I post new videos to the channel. And while you're down in the comment section, comment down other DDLC mods that you would like to see me play in the future. And, as always, ladies and gents, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!